Hello, hello everyone. Welcome. This is The Loving Recluse. I'm Anna, and today I have a pick a card about money and money blocks and advice from Spirit about how to overcome some of those money blocks. So we have three piles here. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So there are a lot of cards actually. They all have the same oracle cards. They each have different tarot because I wanted to be able to use an entire tarot deck per pile. So there are different tarot cards, and I'll give you a moment to pick your pile. All right, pile number 1. Let's see what we have. I'm just going to lay the cards out. So to start, we have patience. Number 14, that would be temperance. For a chakra card, we have the second chakra. We have moving on, heartache and loss. Flat across here. And positive movement forward. Okay. We have meditation, memories, and rest and rejuvenation. Okay, for our tarot, Page of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Magician, Queen of Swords, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, group number 1. What I'm getting from Spirit is that you all have been hurt a lot. There's a lot of pain, a lot of uncertainty, and fear is the primary block you have that's holding you back from financial prosperity. I'm going to start with the tarot. So we've got Page of Swords here. So there's some communication. You have good ideas. You're afraid to move on them. As a result of this fear, I see that you tend to hold on to things tightly because you're afraid of losing more. That's coming through really clearly from Spirit. And it's difficult for you to balance letting go and holding on, letting go and holding on. And that's one of the things that's keeping you back, is there's a lack of trust in the universe that you're going to be okay. And you are. But without that trust, both in yourself, the world around you, and in the universe, it's very difficult for you to move forward on a more abundant financial path. We have some beautiful cards here. We have the Magician, Queen of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. There is financial abundance for you. And what Spirit is advising you to do is to really work on healing your sacral chakra. This is your creative center. And the root chakra is really about safety and security. The sacral chakra is about your creative expression. It's about the expression of who you are. And it also was solar plexus, but that's more personal power. The sacral chakra is really sort of the birthplace of your creative ideas and your coming forth out in the world. And we have this positive movement forward right here. So there's certainly a significant part of you that wants to come out in the world and wants to show your creative side and wants to let your light shine. There's just a lot of fear, a whole lot of fear. And this memories card here, my guess is that part of what's holding you back also are past life memories. Not that you're conscious of them, but I think you've got some karmic dust that you're carrying that needs to be rinsed off. And that can be done through meditation. And meditation would be really, really helpful for you to heal this sacral chakra, to let go of some of this heartache and loss that you're feeling. It would give you the rest and rejuvenation. It would let you move on with a sense of more wholeness. Because I get the sense right now that if you were to move on right now, if you were to really try to go forward, there's such a deep reservoir of concern that you'll make a mistake, or that you'll lose more, or that you'll hurt more, that anything that you do, you sabotage. And I think in very, what's the right word? In ways that don't look at all like sabotage, but they're still sabotage, like getting a flat tire on the way to a job interview, or there are things that look like they're outside of your control, but it's this fear of really moving forward and letting your light shine that causes that energetic ripple for things to not work out for you, if that makes sense. Um, so you do need to rest, and you need to let this pain go. It's going to be very, very hard for you to acquire more financial abundance if you keep holding on to this pain and fear of losing more. We have our Temperance card here, which is a beautiful card of balance and healing, and taking water from the river to the dead and water from the river from a beautiful fresh spring, and joining the two of them and letting them alchemically form a greater whole. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do here. They're asking you to meld the pain in your heart with your desires, with this creative energy, with this positive movement forward, to create a greater whole, because your pain is not for nothing. Your pain has value, but only if you allow it to. If you allow it to keep being heavy places in your heart, the only value it has is holding you back. If you allow it, if you turn that pain into something that you can learn from, that you can value, that you can see with some appreciation for why those things have occurred to bring you to the point where you are now, then those things can help propel you forward. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do. This Ten of Swords right here is saying, end this cycle of your pain, because this heartache, this loss, this pain that you're carrying, it's time for that to be over, because your very next tarot card is the Magician, which is the birth of all things possible. And you can do all things possible, but you have to transmute this pain into something of value. You have to turn it from coal to gemstone, coal to diamond. And you can do that through meditation, through rest, through perhaps some self-forgiveness or forgiveness of others. Now, when I say forgiveness of others, I want to be very, very clear that that is not for them. You do not forgive them for them. You forgive others for you, okay? You forgive others so that you can move on. This moving on card right here. I don't believe in the idea of telling people we've forgiven them. I mean, unless that serves you, but usually I don't think it does. You can keep it to yourself. No one needs to know. But it's a way for you to release this heartache and loss that is keeping you stuck. So by forgiving others and keeping it private, this is your own process for your own benefit. It will help you move forward. And you've got the Queen of Swords here who can help you do that. The Queen of Swords is about decisiveness, intuition, tapping into our wisdom, and honing in with clarity on what is really going to serve us. She's an elegant, regal woman who's very composed, very self-confident. So this Queen of Swords energy can help you with that forgiveness process through your meditation and through resting. And what you end up with is Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card about fruitful beginnings and teamwork and collaboration. And I think that it might be collaboration with other people, but it can also just be collaboration with the disjointed parts of yourselves that have become whole. Because we've got this Eight of Wands, which shows great momentum. Our Four of Pentacles, I think, has a double meaning here in this reading. I think it's representative of your desire, of your current fear, and you're holding on tightly to things because you don't want to lose more. But it also represents stability. And you've got the Queen of Swords, the Magician, Queen of Swords, moving into the Three of Pentacles, which will take you to the Four of Pentacles. So you've got 2, 3, and 4 of Pentacles. You've got the Page and Queen of Swords. So you've got a lot of clear energy here to guide you. And it's just a matter of letting go of this fear of being hurt again, letting go of this fear of loss. You probably will lose more. I mean, that's just the cycle of life. Being afraid of losing is almost worse than the loss itself, because just the loss itself you can pick up and keep going. The fear of losing keeps you stuck and keeps you from moving forward. And then if you lose something, you lose the little bit that you're already holding on so tightly to. So Spirit is asking you to heal some of this and to get comfortable with allowing yourself to really flow forward. Because if you lose after gaining, you don't lose nearly as much as you would lose if you lost the bit that you had right now. And Spirit really wants you to progress in a gentle way. This is a gentle process for you. This is nothing sudden. This is resting, meditating, letting go of memories that don't serve, changing the story. You can change the story here. You have so much gentle, creative chakra energy here. There's all this, yellow and gold, and it's just soft colors. And that softness is what you need to bring to your healing process and to your own heart and to your sacral chakra, your birthplace of creativity and letting your light shine. Okay, group 1, I think that's it for your message for today, for your financial block at the moment. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. Thank you. Bye. Okay, group number 2, welcome. All right, let's see what your cards have in store. We have, group number 2, the last pick a card reading I got, we started with the exact same card for group number 2. Y'all just have the devil on your mind, apparently. Third eye chakra, passion ignited, obstacles and challenges, rejoice in celebration, listen to your body, face your fears, door to value. And now for the tarot. We have Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Emperor. Make sure these are still in the frame here. The World. Wow. Knight of Cups. Oh, you know what? I need a little more room here. There we go. There are 8 of these, I forgot. Ace of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. Okay, group number 2. This is quite a reading. The general feel of this reading is that you all are fun, really smart, although you probably don't let people know how smart you are. You have a great sense of humor. And some of those things that I just mentioned are part of what holds you back financially. They're great qualities, but some of them are cover-ups. So we've got this Devil card. So you know what you do. You know exactly what you do to sabotage your financial abundance. And those diversions are really fun and they're really easy. Now, part of the reason I think you fall into these temptations is that you don't really know how great you are. That's what I'm getting. You all have you don't see what Spirit sees in you. Spirit sees the Emperor, the Priestess. This Emperor and this High Priestess energy is absolutely inside of you. It's part of you. It's part of who you are. You don't need to go outside of yourself to find these things. And you really don't know how good you are. You don't know how amazing you are. And this split between your spirit and your human body and mind is what's causing this devil energy here and these obstacles and challenges. So Spirit's advice to you, well, this third eye chakra is actually perfect, because if you focus on opening this third eye and integrating who you really are at spirit level with your outward persona, you're unstoppable. Group 2, you guys are leaders. You're definitely leaders in the world. You have passion, you have drive. You don't mind working hard at something that you believe in, but you really don't want to work much at all at something that sucks. That's pretty apparent. And all you need to do is let go of this fear inside of you that you're not good enough. This face your fears card. There's this idea that was put on you that you're not good enough, and that's not true. That's not true at all. Because you do have a lot of value. This door to value right here is ready for you to walk through. But you have to believe in yourself before you can walk through it and get those riches. But it's right here for you. So the listen to your body card. This is not listen to your body for cocktails or, drugs or over exercising, or this is listen to the call of your body, what you really want to do deep down, not as a diversion, not as this devil energy, but what you really want to do, this passion ignited. Dog shake. This passion ignited. That's what Spirit is asking you to listen to. And meditating on the third eye chakra. And meditation for you guys doesn't really mean sitting your butt in a chair. That's not what I get. You can do it. You can meditate while you exercise, while you walk, while you drive. You can allow yourself to go into that zone. Just, don't play music, don't play podcast while you drive. Just be in silence and see where your third eye can take you. Because this third eye chakra and this priestess, they're calling to you to get in touch with the spirit intuition part of you. It's there and it's magnificent. It is absolutely magnificent. So that is your main obstacle and challenge, is that you prefer to go do these diversions and not feel the pain of being disconnected from your spirit. But boy, if you do this, you're going to get such a huge reward. We've got rejoice and celebration. We've got door to value. Then in your tarot, we've got Ace of Swords, which is this clear energy, this moment of clarity and communication from Spirit saying, cut through the bullshit, cut through this, because you are really powerful. And then we've got the Knight of Swords backing that up. Knight of Swords carries Ace of Swords. And we've got this sword energy, this clarity, this really fabulous intellect and leadership ability. And you can do anything you want. That's clear. You guys are really powerful. Brings us to the Emperor. This Emperor is inside of you. This abundant, wealthy, rich, stable mastery is yours. It's yours. You have it. Just got to connect in spirit to that. And that means getting clear on letting these fears go, getting rid of some of these diversions that are, well, they're diversions. They don't help you on your journey. They detract. They might be fun, but they don't really help you get to where you want to go. That's your biggest block, is spending time and energy on things that don't propel you to where you want to go. Because, boy, you've got everything you need. Then we have the world, our changing of a cycle. This is all about cycles. And Spirit's asking you to end this cycle right here and to ignite your passion, to listen to your body, and to get clear with the sword energy, to rejoice, to reach your full potential, to ignite this passion and to get to this emperor and this high priestess. Because look, if you end this cycle, your next card is the Knight of Coins. I mean, this is a powerful knight bringing you money. And he too carries the Ace of Coins, and then we've got the Ace of Coins. So we have two aces and two knights. Powerful, powerful messages from Spirit. This Ace of Coins is yours. It's yours. And you really are meant to have a leadership role. This Two of, you just have to decide. You have to decide. This Two of Swords is, you have to make the decision to let this go. Nurture this. Let go of these fears. Let go of this sense that it's easier to have fun in the moment than to grow yourself for the future. That's exactly right. That's the crux of the message from Spirit. Let go of diverting yourself to have fun in the moment. That doesn't mean you can't have fun ever, of course, but let go of the diversionary tactic of having fun at the expense of being who you can be and taking this leadership role and really, really having a life of riches. I'm not even going to say abundance, because you guys already have a lot of abundance. There's a lot good in your life, but boy, you guys can be rich, like really, really rich. It's right here, but you got to decide. You got to decide to do it. This is really great energy, and the power is in your hands. It's in your mind, in your body, in your heart. You just have to nurture your spirit and connect with your spirit and believe that you are this leader, this rich, stable person, this master of intuition and clarity. You've got so much clear, positive, wealthy energy here, and it's yours. It's yours to claim. This is a fantastic, fantastic reading. I'm excited for you guys, Group 2. Comment down below if you're Group 2 and let me know, because you guys can be really, really rich. Really rich. But you got to get off your ass, man. You really do. You got to get off your ass and you got to step into who you really are. You got to believe in that person, because that person is powerful. Really powerful. Wow. All right, Group 2, that's your reading. Thank you. Blessings and love to all of you. And please let me know down below what you think of this. All right. See you next time. All right, Group number 3, welcome. Let's see what your cards have in store for you. We have Awareness, the Magician. Heart Chakra. Choose wisely. Emotional loss. And spiritual strength. Then we have Reliable. Friendship. Now for your, one more oracle card than the tarot. And Action. Okay, for the tarot, we have the Emperor. Ace of Worlds. The Success card. Child of Crystals. 8 of Worlds. Make sure it's just in the frame. 6 of Cups. Woman of Worlds. The Death card, change again. We've got change twice. And Devil's Play. Okay, Group 3. What I am getting from Spirit is that you all are, how do I say it? How do I start? You all are hardworking, reliable, diligent. You try to do the right thing most of the time. You have integrity. And you don't always, you're not perfect. I don't mean to imply that. But you're basically solid, good people. And that's coming through loud and clear. Now, part of what has made you a solid, good person is the programming that you've picked up along the way. And that is what's hurting you. That is your block. And Spirit is asking you to let go of a lot of the programming that you've received that doesn't help you. Programming like you have to work hard to get ahead. Money doesn't grow on trees. You know the types of statements that we hear growing up or that we just incorporate through osmosis as children. You have somehow picked up, not somehow, you have picked up that money is difficult. And you do okay. I mean, you make a fair wage for the work that you do. I don't get a sense that you don't have any money. I get a sense that there's a 3D give and take that's not that bad. But boy, you can have a whole lot more. And you need to get rid of this programming. And Spirit is asking you to invoke your heart chakra to help do that. You've got the Magician. The overriding energy of this reading is the Magician. And then we also have spiritual strength over here. So this is powerful. To connect, to get out of your mind a little bit and all the rules that you live by, subconscious rules and conscious rules. You need to connect with your heart chakra. And connecting with your heart will put you more in tune with the divine spiritual strength inside of you. And you'll be able to let go of some of this conditioning that's not serving you. There's some emotional loss. And my sense is, I mean, obviously everyone has had loss in their lives, so this is past, but my sense is that this is really to do with you getting in touch with this heart chakra and letting go of some of the emotional baggage that doesn't help you, some of the lessons learned that would be better off for you unlearned, and to choose your beliefs wisely. You've got a lot of really positive, rich, abundant energy in this reading. Being stuck in your head is keeping you from getting to it. And let's go through the tarot now, because that will, they all play into each other. So we start out the tarot with the Emperor. So with the Oracle reading, we start out with the Magician, awareness. And then we've got the Emperor, this stable, rich, wealthy, solid, organized energy. So all of your organization, all of your structure, all of your, stay the path and do the right thing, it serves you. Don't let that completely go, but let go of the self-limiting beliefs that keep you from going further than that. The Emperor's all about stability. And doing those things and getting in touch with this heart chakra, shedding the self-limiting beliefs and programming that doesn't serve you. And this is not easy because our parents are our primary influence, and deciding that you're going to believe something radically different than the home that you grew up in, there is an emotional loss process there, and there is a grieving process. You come out of it a whole lot richer. And the world that our parents grew up in is not the same world that we're in now, where we're trying to gain prosperity and money. So your next card here in the tarot is Ace of Worlds, and it's success. I don't know if you can read that when it's down, but it's the success card. And so this momentum, this Ace of Worlds momentum will really help propel you. But you need you need to be in touch with all of who you are. You can see how all of these planets are lined up in this card. It's the cohesive whole, lined up, aligned. And that's what's missing for you. You're very much in your head, you're analytical, and you know what you think is right. And it's not that those things are wrong, it's that it's a different time now, and some of them aren't serving you. So it's time to really align with the whole of you, including your heart, including your spirit. Get in touch with this magician inside of you who embodies all. And you'll have this, you need to align, and you'll have this success. Now, to get this success, to get this alignment, we have Child of Crystals, learner. This is being willing to open your eyes and see your conditioning, see your beliefs, see your thought patterns from a fresh perspective, and really analyze them and look at what works for you and what doesn't work for you. There are a lot of programs available. You can even Google on YouTube money mindset, and you need someone, I think, to ask you the right questions to get to this new perspective. I do a lot of that coaching, actually. I help people a lot with money. But you need a way to hone in on getting to the crux of this programming that is now costing you prosperity. It's keeping you towing the line, it's keeping you on track, but it's costing you prosperity. So look at these things with a fresh perspective and really question if your beliefs are valid, if they're true. Just because someone told them to you when you were a child and you adopted them as true doesn't mean that they are. Now that's going to lead you to change. This is our Eight of Worlds card. This is the change card. We have two change cards in here. So this is really important. Spirits being imperative and strong, that this change needs to happen for you to become more rich, quite frankly. I could use the nice word that's abundance, but abundance is more than money. This is about money, and you want more money. So this analysis and this co-joining of body, mind, heart, spirit will lead you to this change. Now, again, here we have the Six of Cups along with our emotional loss. This card is sorrow. You need to let go of some well-treasured beliefs that aren't helping you anymore. And they are well-treasured, and there is going to be some grief with that. But boy, there's so much freedom if you take this action. So much freedom. So then what we have next is Woman of Worlds, the preserver. And this is saying, the tradition that you've built your life on isn't bad. And keep those traditions that serve you, that help you. Keep those. Just let go of what doesn't serve you. Look through new eyes. Look at all of your thought patterns, your beliefs, the structure of your life, your traditions, where you came from, what your family beliefs are, what you've picked up along the way. Hold on to what does work, because there's a lot there that does, of course, and let go of what doesn't. Here's our death card, our change card. Now, by doing all this, you have an even bigger change. And devil's play in this particular deck is fun. And my guess is you're not having as much fun as you would like, because you are in your head, you're not in your body, and you're weighed down by baggage that isn't yours. You're weighed down by beliefs and thought patterns that aren't yours. They're not your souls. They're not your spirit. They're not your divine essence. So devil's play in this particular card is to go have fun, to enjoy this shedding process, this shedding of old and bringing in what's new for more prosperity, more money, and go have fun. That's the key message here, is that this analytical, rigid head living, it's time to shift that. It's time to shift. It's time to get more in touch with your heart, more in touch with what you really want to do, more in touch with fun, more in touch with seeing the world with some childlike eyes and gaining that clarity. And then, boy, you really are going to catapult. You're going to see a lot of growth in your financial abundance, but it requires having some more fun. So That's actually a really joyful reading. Go have fun, get more money. Okay, group 3, that is your reading for having more financial prosperity, more money in your life, and letting go of something that's blocking you from having those things. Please comment down below. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you and how it can manifest in your life. Thank you so much. Blessings and love to all.